Alright, welcome guys to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Oh my god. Sorry, that was my keyboard. Just did a quick shake of it to get some of the stuff out. You know how keyboards get like kind of stuff between the keys, you know? I've made it a daily habit to do a little shake just to get rid of some of the loose hairs and stuff. Eventually I probably have to pull out all the keys and, you know, clean it up. I've only had it for a couple of months, so, you know, it can wait a little longer. Anyway, we're back. I had 10 hours of sleep, and then had a stress dream that my wisdom teeth came out, as in, like, they started appearing, and you know what? I checked this morning. It came out. So the first one that I have is now solidly in my mouth. Fuck. I've been noticing it for a couple of weeks now. I'm like, huh, that's weird. There's, like, food in this cavern in my mouth that wasn't there before. Now it's suddenly here. Probably a bit of oversharing, but hey, you know, whatever. It's no big deal. Okay, there's Jory. I do not have access to my stuff. Oh shit. Okay, this could be pretty bad. Let's Wand of Clouds first. Let's definitely Strength, and definitely Might and Agility. We've got to try to fight Jory with our Holy Weapon. There we go. Nice and easy. I needed to use my buffs because I am currently in a position where my stand is not idealizable, meaning I have to sort of play carefully. And yeah, because I don't have quite enough piety to do the idealized strats, so I'll have to just kind of play carefully for the time being. Surprisingly, this character is weak, despite my good equips and stuff. Mostly because it's Naga and I've chosen to be frail with Hep, but that's okay. Yeah, I did speak to my dentist like a month ago, I guess, and they were like, "Oh yeah, your wisdom teeth exist, and they're gonna come out, and you're gonna have to take them out." I'm like, "Aww." I was waiting so long to get them. I was like, "They're supposed to come out when you're 18, right?" And then someone was like, "No, they come out when you're like, you know, 20." I'm like, "All right, fine." And then I was told again, "Oh, you know, no. They'll come out like 21, 22. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I ended up just waiting for ages, basically. And now I finally got my first wisdom tooth. I don't know what the hell it's for. Apparently it was back in the day when you was... God, this lag is not good right now. What did I drop? I don't know what I dropped. Sorry, guys. Oh, the Ring of Magical Power. Okay, good. Like, I knew I dropped something, but it was just a clusterfuck of stuff underneath, so I couldn't see anything. Yeah, that's the weird fact of the day. I really didn't do much between recording the last video and then recording this video. I mean, I literally passed out after I started recording this video, or the last video, and then I had to wait. I woke up and then realized FML, it stopped recording. Oh, it stopped uploading, and now I reset it, and then it was like, hey, 2 hours, bitch. I'm like, what? I spent like 2 hours sleeping. And then I had to stay up for another 2 hours while I was waiting for it to upload so I could turn the computer off afterwards. I know there's like ways to schedule it, like shutdowns, but I don't know. Like what if I like scheduled it wrong and then, you know, I got a I don't know. What if I scheduled it wrong and like I shut down? Man, I really have not had a chance to use this Evening Star of Venom. The Holy Weapon is like being used way more. I'm pretty sure, does this thing get hit by... Oh, it's not vulnerable to Holy. Never mind, okay. Let's just switch to the Venom Weapon then. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I schedule it and I misjudge how long it'll take, or if there's an issue, I basically get screwed. I'm gonna go Strength, by the way, because, obviously it'll just shut down, and then it won't tell me that I didn't upload it properly, so I do have to sit there and make sure that it's up on the channel, so it just, it's annoying. It's really annoying. Wow, he just killed himself. We literally auto-explored into Killer Lich. Okay. I'll take it, sure, why not? I was making sure my Spotify's not on. Alright, what else we gotta train right now? Fighting armor dodging's good. Stealth, maybe? No. No. Man, there's really nothing we need to train. I like it. I appreciate that. Awesome. We have a good set of resistances. Have a pretty decent set of damage tools. Just everything's quite good right now. Demon Whips. That could be nice. If I had a Demon Whip of, like, Electrocution, that'd be just a cool setup to have. Probably better than the Evening Star for pure damage against RLX targets, but, you know. That's kind of the dream, that I get an R-elect Demon Whip. Sorry, not an R-elect, but an actual electricity Demon Whip. That'd be pretty nice, but if I don't get it, whatever. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. Is there anything over here? I'm just kind of walking around to check if there's anything worth my time in that vault. It's really not worth anything. Switch to the Holy Weapon, go for the Naga, for the Lich, then switch back to the Venom Weapon. This is kind of why I don't like Holy Weapon. You're getting pretty good damage, but you're paying for it by swapping every single time you find an enemy that is of a specific subtype. Potion of Experience, sure, I'll drink that. So Potions of Experience, generally, you kind of want to put on stuff that you don't really care that much about. It's really not that important, to be completely honest. I think what I'll do is I'll either get Evocations or Stealth. Evocation is just, like, as a side thing, just adds a little bit of power to my Evo uses. Or I could train a bit of Stealth. I don't think Stealth's going to work because it's heavy melee. I guess we'll just put some in the Evo. It's really not a huge deal. Oh, cool. Now we're level 25. Did Bobby Boy learn anything different? Oh yeah, he got a larger tang. Oh, he got Crystal Spear at some point. Sweet. Nice. That looks awesome. So now our boy, Bob the Cannibal, is going to be shooting Crystal Spears at people while hasted, which makes him a formidable foe, to say the least. I mean, he's 1v1ing Fire Giants, which is a very decent, like, you wouldn't expect that. Or you would expect that, more accurately to say, but, you know, it would be surprising to see him just take on that many guys at the same time. I think if I idealize, he could probably fight an Orb of Fire pretty evenly. I would say he'd probably die first, but he would take out a good chunk by himself. So if I was with Bob, probably kill him. Probably kill the Orb of Fire easily. So that's good. Gold Dragon Armor. Let's go ahead and check out what it looks like in the stats. We have a plus 10 electric R-elect armor, so it's very unlikely that this will be better. 46, 10, 38, 4. Yeah, like, it's just worse all around. But we do gain R triple plus, RC triple plus. But that's really not worth it on this character anymore. So as you can see, we have an incredible resistance board, maxed MR. Decent stealth, surprisingly. Two pips of stealth. Pretty good. We have reflection, we have everything but arc road, we have even resist negative, like almost everything is covered. It's pretty incredible actually what we have here. So this character is a very solid melee character with really strong stuff. Any large shields, by the way? No, nothing particularly good. Okay, fair enough. Understandable. Weapons thing, nothing of value in here. Larger tank of speed's cool, but, you know, obviously not helpful to us at this day, at this time. I'm gonna pick up the box of beasts, because why not? Also gonna drop this lightning rod. It's probably not useful at all. Wand of Clouds pretty much does its job, but better. Because you're wasting multiple turns to make the lightning wand be effective, or lightning rod. Compared to just a regular Wand of Clouds, which can be set and forgotten, because it does damage over time, or has some effect. I'm pretty sure at higher levels of power. Okay, damn it. We didn't get a single Arc Road source except for Acid Dragon Scales. We have 5 potions of resistance. I guess we could technically, theoretically, go through Slime and just meme our way through to the end. That seems like a really shit idea, though. Let's go into Elf, briefly. We have max MR, and we can transfer our stand over to random shit, so it's not too big of a deal if we deal with all the stuff in here. Obviously a very spoilery place, not recommended for new players, but I think at this point new players aren't watching this at all, so it doesn't matter. I don't know, it's kind of an odd feeling nowadays where you're like, oh, wait, I don't need to worry about who's watching, because they're not, so I can just do whatever the hell I want. I mean, it's a bad example to set, I suppose. Probably shouldn't do it. But, you know, whatever. We want to get some Arc Road just to make our life easier. It's not really to do anything. If we die here, it's our fault. Like, we're just memeing it now. Whatever. It's fine. Like, this, like, in Elf 1 and 2, there's really not that much danger, but Elf 3 is a much larger step up. Due to it having that endgame Vault Ring thing. Steel Wand... Steel Ring, sorry. could be corrosion resistance. I'll pick it up just to see. Curse Ring of Flight. Fair enough, fair enough. Not what we wanted, but that's fine. I want the Scroll of Teleport eventually, but maybe we can save up for the Scroll of Climate. Could also be pretty good. Did we even do Orc 2? I forgot what was in here. Some books. We don't really care about that. We have a bunch of spells. I'm not going to use any of them. It's fine. There's no point. Spells are for the weak. We are the strong. So yeah, the reason why I need Arc Road is to get my 3rd rune. Look, Abyss is not great for a Naga, obviously. I am slow, so running away is not really an option. Vaults is similarly, like, kind of scary because it's harder to run away from stuff and it's harder to just escape without consumables. It's very doable, but Slime is obviously the 3rd rune of choice. It's just, I don't know, it's much easier to deal with. I'm not going in Hall of Blades, by the way. I really don't ever do that. It's a waste of time. Rarely will you ever have a weapon that's like something you actually need. It's just usually just pointless to do it. So I don't even bother. So smart. I'm gonna have to go ahead and X this area out. That's probably the rune not the rune area, but like the big vault at the end. So I want to explore around first. This makes my teleport safer, and it just generally means I can escape without being backspawned continuously. Also gives me a better layout of the idea and size of the vault, but that's not really necessary if you know what the vault is. Oh, a translucent broadaxe. That looks cool. It looks really cool, actually. We have some points in axes. Nah, we better not waste it. It's kind of a waste to do that. I'm gonna sit back and let my battle mage kill a lot of stuff. In this area where enemies are sort of, but not, like, they're very squishy, basically. Okay, that's really just a shame. It's quite unfortunate, really. I'm gonna have to teleport here. Right into the middle of the action. Just where I want to be. Alright, thankfully our 2 pips of stealth keeps us nice and safe. That is the magic mapping scroll, right? We have 1 magic mapping scroll. Alright, Zot's gonna be fun. I can tell you that much. I'm trying not to use the Idealize, because I want to avoid... Okay, this is pretty scary. Need to kill the summoners first. It's cool. One UI tile that one UI change that I absolutely adore in this in the tiles update for elves and stuff and boggarts is that the summoners are now outlined with a green ring, so you always know who you need to kill, which is really good. But pretty much everyone else looks idiotic. Like a lot of these elves look really stupid. The Blade Master being one of them. It just looks dumb. This character does not look interesting either. Like, the older ones were very charming. I will say that much. Hey, we got our Resist Corrosion. Very lucky. That was very lucky, actually. I'm surprised we even got it here. Got a nice cloak as well. Like, I don't know. This one looks dumb. I honestly think that one looks quite dumb. What's his name? Destroyer of Worlds. I don't know. Cursed inaccuracy. I forgot what his name is. It's like the Conjurer guy. Annihilist. Deep Elf Annihilist. It's not really. I don't know. I find it to be fairly mediocre. Arpoy's Cloak of Nothing. Nice. Not bad. I don't think there is a Scarf of... a Cloak of Resistance. So I don't know if it's worth it for me to actually bother looking for this. Oops, that's not right. This cloak. But I guess I'll do it just for the memes. Alright. That's fine. Our Scarf of Resistance is probably, like I said, it was going to be pretty much the only thing we wear that you don't ever want to replace, really. Because 3 AC is almost never going to be worth RFRC. The only options when that would be a thing is like if you're playing a Spriggan and you needed that AC. But everything else, I don't think so. Alright, onwards to Slime. I'm going to go ahead and put the Resist Corrosion on instead of the RF MR. MR is kind of nice to have in here because of Golden Eyes, but apart from that, it's really not that helpful. And we already have a really high amount of MR anyway. Having maxed MR is probably unnecessary. Now, the nice thing that we can do, the cool thing we can do with this character, of Hep specifically, is we can actually transfer the Royal Jelly to us if we need to, meaning it can't run away from our melee attacks, which is really good. It means that at least for a turn we get a free shot in, which may just be the deciding factor for killing stuff. Oh, we were very lucky there. We didn't get mutated. Nice. I was trying very hard to sneak up on him, but was unfortunately unable to do so. I dropped all my food. What? Whoops. Accidentally dropped 58 rations. And now we're gonna starve to death. Wait, this is a real thing. Wait, this is a real thing. Wait. Elf. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god. What the fuck? Come on, man. Oh, no. Don't go there. Don't go there. God. I need to take a quick stop at the burger joint over here. Yep, there we go. Whew! That was, almost death. Nice. Appreciate it. Remember that time when I almost starved to death because I dropped all my food? I don't know why food can be dropped, and I don't know why food exists as a mechanic. It's a very confusing one. That was, very awkward. I've never had that situation where I dropped my food and then almost starved to death on the way back. That was interesting. I probably should have suspected something the moment I tried to eat automatically, and then it didn't refill my hunger, but I assumed I just didn't press the right button, and then I started pressing it again in the next fight. Didn't work. Alright, so we got magical power to strengthen your wands. That's not a huge deal. In fact, that's kind of good for us. We don't use our mana anyway, so it's like, who cares? Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to kill this guy real quick. Kill him real quick. There we go. Gonna pull back here. Let the battle mage kind of take care of a lot of stuff. I'm like mashing eat now, just to try to get myself just to ensure that I don't accidentally starve myself to death. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, just to ensure that I don't get teleported. Oh, sorry. When I do teleport, I won't get hit by random shit. I am making a bit of noise, but that's okay. I'm intending to teleport if the raw jelly comes out in this open space anyway, so it's not a huge deal. I'm fairly silent as well, and I don't think Bob the Cannibal actually makes noise. I'm not sure though. Can't say. I'm not really paying attention to that, but yeah, just having this outer ring cleaned and then teleporting away is pretty good, because it means you can... Okay, ow. Bobby Boy died. Oh, no, there he goes. It's fine though. Alright, we're gonna go down a different staircase now. Just clear around the outside ring, just clean up a couple of the little trash mobs around here. Maybe go inside a little bit. Sometimes there's a bunch of acid blobs at the entrances, which is kind of annoying. Just kind of clear them out. Nice and easy. Can you not do that, you asshole? Okay. Well, Bob the Cannibal clearly does not understand that he was supposed to follow me, but that's okay. That's understandable. He's not the brightest. You know, when we were in classes, he'd always be like, hey, I don't know what's going on. And I'd be like, me too. But I knew what was going on. I'm just shouting here like a dickhead because Raw Jelly's not showing up. There you go. Alright, so we want to be in this position here. Haste. We'll do 1 might and 1 agility, I guess. And transcend. And just beat his ass. Okay, we're gonna actually transfer him over to us. Recall him. Pull back, actually. Oh, nope, that's not what happened. Alright, that's fine, whatever. Fuck it, alright. Too much strategy, I don't give a shit. Like, this is, like, our character was way too strong anyway. I was trying to show off the fact that I could transfer him. Doesn't matter, fuck it, doesn't matter. God damn it, I'm pissed off now. Really pissing me off. Alright, this is a cool reflect thing. It has slow on it. Not incredibly relevant to this character, because I'm already slow as shit, but, you know, it could be scary. Acrobat, lol. We were trying to brainstorm how good that thing is. It's terrible. Don't use it. It's not worth it. It's good in, like, the early game. That's it. Like, it's pretty much trash everywhere else. Enchant the Naga barding to max, of course. Let's see what this hat's all about. +2 helmet of, +2 hat of magic resist. It's not really relevant, but I guess I can have it. It's, like, really not a big deal. Oh, this might be better. +2 helmet of int. That's fine as well. Have max MR anyway, so might as well just keep going with it. Pick up the 3rd rune. Continue on with our merry way. Continue on our merry way. Anything else we need to think about before we go and do Zot? Not really. How long have we been recording? 19 minutes. Alright, I'll be able to finish the video today, I guess. Sweet. Poison resistance. Nice. I'm going to put the amulet on. I don't know if that's actually going to be relevant, that it's slow, but it gives me Slay +3, and also an extra point of shield. So I would say it's probably worth it. Slow is not too big of a deal, I'd say. Alright, so since we only have one magic mapping scroll, we're going to try really hard to play very conservatively and not waste it. What that means is we're going to explore in small concentric circles and slowly increase the radius of exploration until we find a staircase, then dive the staircase, like that. Our strategy is mostly unchanged though. I don't think it's really worth my time to like full explore everything just because I don't have magic mapping. Ah, random demon whip. Alright, sure. Wow. Ask and ye shall receive. What the hell? Alright, cool. I mean, it's too late now. Like, my weapon's way better already. Doesn't matter. But, you know, it's cool to see it. The demon whip of electrocution that we asked for. I'm just going on a little rampage here because I saw a bunch of shit that's kind of cool. I probably should have moved up one tile there and tanked a little bit more for my battle mage. That probably would have helped. I'm going to do a couple of weird things. Well, not weird things, but I'm just going to pop up any staircases I see. This is all to provide me with more information in an area where I'm not exactly sure if my route is the optimal one. With magic mapping, you can kind of estimate that your route is always the better one because you can, like, you know where all the staircases are, you can figure out what the distance is between staircases. With this one, on the other hand, you kind of have to avoid it. I have the acquirement scroll. I'm going to leave that in case I need it for something. I don't actually have anything I need right now, and I think it'd be a waste for me to use it at this time. Just doesn't seem right. I'm also going to have to remember to switch to the holy brand weapon most of the time in Zot. Venom is, well, not bad. It's going to be a little bit less effective than most things. I'm also going to clear this entire like four-pronged area out just to ensure that whatever happens, I'll be safe on the way down. I mean, like, it's important to at least have some clearing of this area, especially when you don't have magic mapping. Because, like I said, you don't know where all the staircases are, you don't know where everything is, you might be in a bit of danger that you're not aware about, and you should really try to, you know, avoid shit like this happening where you're just fighting a billion guys. But imagine this after I'm already fighting a guy on the downstairs, and I come up and then I see all these guys with me. Suddenly, like, the situation is a lot less enviable. It's a lot less safe. So I at least try to clear out this area here around the down and upstairs. Make sure that I can, you know, be safe relatively. I mean, I killed about like 20 guys there. That means that the floor's somewhat deflated at least. Pull upstairs, of course. Don't want to get slowed. Don't want to get the enemies berserked, so pulling upstairs is natural there. There's another upstairs here. I'm gonna just gonna pop up, just see what's up. So it's really good now, because we popped up there. We saw, first of all, that this area is safe, and secondly, we saw that we have a whole bunch of connected upstairs and downstairs if we need it. They're all fairly close to one another. So if I see that the situation is that the third upstairs here on this floor is significantly better than these two that I have right to the right of me, I'll probably just go up that staircase and like adjust my route. But this looks like a pretty good downstairs, but I'm going to clear all of Zot 4. Zot 4 must be cleared. Generally. I like clearing Zot 4, it makes it much safer for Zot 5. Switch to the holy weapon. I think at this point, honestly, I could just permanently switch to the holy weapon. I'd probably be pretty fine. Alright, you guys are going to go ahead and just lightning bolt me? Sure. But I'm RLEC. I am slowed. This is kind of annoying. Oh, I'm not anymore, but I was slowed for a time. Lightning Spire, just crush through that. This is a good time to have the Venom weapon out. I'm going to pull up one tile, give my battle mage a little bit of access to the fight. A lot of HEP is just kind of understanding where your battle mage wants to stand and having it there, in that spot. Like I said in the earlier videos, your battle mage kind of wants to be sort of to the side of you. If it's a battle mage, the knight wants to be in front of you usually, taking about like, you know, 60% of the aggro, I'd say, in the fight. And the Hexer wants to be beside you, but you tanking. Battle Mage is kind of like beside you with 50%, 50%. That's sort of how it works. I mean, it's a very rough estimate, obviously, and it's not at all indicative of exactly how every optimal scenario should be played, but as a rule of thumb, I would say that that's pretty accurate. Alright, so here we're going to just idealize and just mash. Okay, whoa, okay, we crushed it. Idealize destroys that place. Sure. Nice. Appreciate it. Alright, gonna quickly just pop up here, see if we can find some guys to kill. Not gonna go too crazy in this area first, because I know I want to do the quote-unquote cheese strat. Gonna clear all the exceptions out and then just close that off. Hit Control F in the overview screen, I guess, and then just kind of do a couple of rounds of this. I like to also intersperse a couple of rounds of this like strategy after I initially enter the one of the lungs, and the reason why I like to do that is because just so I can I start waking a couple of people up when I enter the lung anyway. So, ooh, brand weapon. That actually is relevant because oh shit. Okay, this is kind of bad. Let's might here idealize at least. I need to be able to avoid a long drawn out fight in this long because there might be a lot of enemies. We can brand weapon the venom weapon. Ah, flaming is fine. Like honestly, flaming is fine. This late in the game, especially with flaming being a good brand in general for high damage weapons. Okay. It's a little bit scary. Just a little bit. Gonna have to idealize again. This is definitely a haste might agility time. There's a lot of stuff here, and I need to avoid dying immediately. So I'm gonna just kind of punch through a lot of these guys really quickly to avoid, like I said, the long drawn out fights are the ones that you really want to avoid in general in ZOT 5. But this character is so strong, you can just kind of steamroll through everything, which is great. Especially with haste might agility and idealize on top. Like I said, the threat generally, like, I mean, technically, you could theoretically just kill all of ZOT 5 at once by just fighting everything with a vamp weapon or something like that, but it's obviously not as safe. I mean, I know I can do that because I've done it in speedruns. Some of my old world records actually had that exact strategy, and that was fairly unknown at the time. Because, you know, the whole... Theoretically, I'm actually going to clear this whole area, by the way. I'm too slow. I don't want to accidentally fuck myself over here. There's another haste might agility section. That's kind of unfortunate. That's okay though. I'm gonna switch to the flaming weapon as well. Like we're just gonna have to do it. Like we're just gonna have to go for it. I should have idealized again. Whoops, that's fine. I mean, we are pretty strong still. It's not a huge deal. But you know, I should have definitely played that a little bit more safe. But yeah, like even though the conventional logic is that you should oh wow, okay, we got a pair of small horns and 10 to lose temper. I guess we have a lot of mutation. We might as well just co-op more. That's excellent. RC plus, MR plus. That's fine. I'll take it. Yeah, even though conventional wisdom tells you should back off in ZOT 5, you can theoretically, if you're strong enough, just punch through the whole thing. It's obviously not like the best idea, but it works. And that's what I did there. I just kind of punched my way through everything. But the main issue with that is that I've set myself up for failure in the future. Okay, there is a orb of fire here. I'm gonna actually just berserk his ass. I didn't have really much of a choice. Really? Another orb of fire? Okay. Gonna go ahead and berserk his ass again, sure. Even though my stand is like there. This is not fun. This is not really good. This is not ideal. Sure, we can actually just teleport here, it's fine. Ah, we killed it anyway. Oh, whatever. Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. I was in a bad spot there. That was my bad. Let's just co-op some more stuff. We're frail. I don't want that. I'd rather just get rid of everything if we can get rid of frail. That's fine. This is good enough. Tail ending in a poisonous barb is also kind of nice. That's ordinarily... Interestingly, that's a mutation that the green draconian gets. What do you mean you don't know how to traverse that place? Fuck off. Alright. So the main problem that my strategy had there is that I burned all my haste, which is understandable considering I didn't want to teleport. And I still have 2 hit left over, but that means I just have to be a bit careful in the orb run. Having said that, I'm going to go through this teleport trap when I go down. That's because it might shorten the distance between me and the nearest staircase, which is really good, obviously. I need to make sure that my stand is always with me at all times. See, this is what I mean by like optimizing that route. I have a much cleaner route now that I was able to test it out, test the waters. And that Panlord wasn't even able to touch me because I had such a short route. Okay, that's a cherub. It's fine. Get a bit worried every time I see a... Okay, I need to teleport here, for sure. I'm gonna idealize and just set him on, set my stand on him. Recall him now as well. Like, the shorter the route, the less likely you're gonna get screwed over by, just random panlords messing you up. And also, on a Naga specifically, it's incredibly important because you need to be able to escape. You can't run away like normal characters can against even 10-speed enemies. You have to kind of either fight your way out, or you need to teleport or do something. So I just have to be extra careful and extra, you know, mindful of my route so that I can avoid dying. Like right now, I have to teleport. Even if that was a 10-speed guy, I couldn't run, so just have to kind of do it. It's fair enough. Just run away. There's no point in fighting anything in this run. I'm also I'm making sure not to go GDO as well. Let's teleport here. There's too much stuff. Too much stuff, and they're not that dangerous, other than the Hell Sentinel. Kinda sucks that my stand is trapped in memory right now, but that's okay. Just gonna walk away with this imp. He's not gonna deal damage to me. There we go. There's Bob. Welcome back, dude. Alright. Make a slow but steady retreat. Doing good. Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh, this is kind of bad. Let's dig here. If we see a panlord, we know to run away to that teleport trap. Okay, just let my stand kind of distract enemies as I walk away. Oh, I really should have dug there. That was a lot of turns that I wasted walking through that clusterfuck there. I'm gonna go ahead and just dig. I have 75 dig charges. Should have been doing that to begin with, to be honest. And there we go. Nice and easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, this character overall, pretty interesting. I find that I really do quite enjoy the Hep games nowadays. As long as I'm playing something that's not really squishy. I really do like Hep. I think he's an interesting god. At first, he was I felt like he was very overloaded, but they cut a lot of they cut a lot of the bullshit out, I think, at some point, and he became, like, kind of fun to play. I don't think he's, like, my favorite god, and I don't think he's, like, top tier, but I think he definitely has a good place, sitting kind of among the areas of, like, Wujan, you know, like the new gods, Wujan, Hep. I would say the closest one would be, like, Dithmenos, those kind of gods. Like, they're very solidly mid-tier. They're very useful as gods. They have their own niches. They're quite generalist, too, because you can just pick them in whatever characters. Obviously, Uskayo's a little worse. Actually, I think Uskayo's low tier, if there was a tier list. He'd be much lower than Hep. Hep is a very usable god. Uskayo tends to be kind of shit. Yeah, I changed my mind. I don't know why I said Uskayo. My bad. I meant Ru. No, Ru's top tier. Fuck. I don't know what the tier list looks like anymore, guys. All I know is that Hep is kind of somewhere in the middle of the pack. He's kind of like Nemlex, I guess. Very useful at some points. Can be outright busted in some points. But definitely has that weakness with that 10% HP, which suffers the whole game. And also the fact that you're just weak in general without your stand if he's not there. So, you know, he's not too bad. I find him to be pretty fun. Which is why, like, a lot of the games on the channel have actually been Hep these days. It's been pretty cool. As for the next videos, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. It's already Friday. Damn. That's so fast. Oh, God, this week's flown by. So I'm probably going to be doing some video tomorrow on Saturday. Maybe I'll skip Saturday. Or, yeah, maybe I'll skip tomorrow. Because I like starting the new series on Monday. It's kind of nice. I've been doing that for a couple of series now. It's been just enjoyable to have a character, you know, kind of sit through in the week, and he progresses through the week, and then on the weekends he ends, or on Monday he ends. It's like, new week, new me, you know what I mean? But I don't know what I'll be doing for the next video. I have no idea. I haven't really thought about it, but whatever, we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'll see you all next time. Watch out for Darkest Dungeon on the weekend, because that'll be fun. I'm fading away.